Good day, fellow citizens of Emerald City. I'm Dirkle and welcome to my survival Let's Play. Here we are in the wool farm that we made in the last episode, and I think this thing's been working quite nicely. We're getting a lot of wool here. But today we've got a new project, a new building that we need to get done. So let me press F buttons enough, and we'll go through here for our clothing store. Looking very nice, very nice. We've got a new building that we need to do today. And I've done some things in between episodes. I finished the pathway around here for this block of buildings that we're currently constructing. We're going to build here behind the wool farm today, another building. Let me show you what supplies I've got together. This is not enough, so we're going to need to collect some more bits. This is the redstone I think we're going to need for today. And here's some of the building blocks, but I don't think it's enough. I think I'm going to need more brick, more jack-o'-lanterns, probably more acacia, and more polished basalt. So we'll go off into the nether to get the polished basalt. And we also had some visitors. And I got some footage of how I did this, but this guy doesn't have his crossbow any longer, which is very nice. And this guy over here certainly does have his crossbow still. If we just stand here and let him fire at us, there's absolutely no concerns. He'll eventually lose that. And we can name tag him. You may have also noticed that I am a little bit naked. Some of our armour broke. So I have made some new armour. I've got a chest plate and some leggings. They're not the best, but we'll get them on for now. And I think we probably want to put some mending on this. And we've got some levels, so we might as well make a bow as well, because I definitely need a bow at some point. I found a fair few arrows around. Let's see, what would we get if we combine these two? Yeah, it's not got very good durability still. Have I got string? Oh, I have a little bit of string, that's good. Okay, let's make a bow. And let's see what enchantments we can get on it. Hopefully something like infinity or a good power maybe. I wonder whether I should try and get... No, protection 3 will do for now on the leggings. We've also got this guy here, the zombie villager, which I trapped there. We'll cure him at some point. And we started collecting some eggs. I just lured some chickens in. So just for some future projects, we won't need to worry about them too much for now. Creeper's been creeping around here and blowing things up. Let's see, power 3. Hopefully we get some other bits. Okay, that's not too bad. We need a bow anyway. So let's... In fact, maybe we can do another one and combine. Gee, I don't think I've got the string for that. Let's go hunting for string again. We do have a spider spawner nearby, so if needs be we can use that. Do you know what? For the time being, that will do. But I've definitely got some more arrows somewhere. Aha, yes, perfect, arrows. Right, so we've got plenty of arrows. Let's head off into the nether. We'll get some basalt. Let's clear out this inventory as well. We'll get some basalt, and I think we might as well get some blaze rods and ender pearls now. Because eventually we are going to need to go fight the ender dragon, because... big buildings need shulker boxes. So let's go into the nether and get that sorted. So here we are in the nether, and when I was looking for quartz a few episodes back, I did manage to find the fortress. I'm sorry I wasn't recording that. It was just for flooring for the clothing shop. But it's not too far away, so I just dug this big tunnel here to get over to the fortress. So it'd be nice and easy for today. And it's down here, so the basalt is over that way, you can see there. And I think if we come down here, we'll come to the fortress. So I haven't been in the fortress yet, I just saw it and decided to bridge out a little bit over here to get to it. There's a lot of magma cubes, there's a lot of wither skeletons. But I've not really checked this out, but we're right by... Oh God, there's a lot of magma cubes, but we're right by the blaze spawner. Maybe too dangerous to go down. Oh, the blazes be spawning. But yeah, we might as well get some blaze rods. I think I've got really good armour, so we won't be here too long. We'll just take these guys down with some really good bow shots, and then we're gonna take on some endermen as well. I'm gonna have to just go down there. But then take on endermen, get some ender pearls. We'll get an ender chest, I think, in this episode, and enough eyes of ender to get to the end, which hopefully we can do in the next episode. God, I've got really good armour. It's a good job too. God damn, the rates are good in this fortress, but I don't know if I like it. I do not know if I like it. I'll probably come out of here with a skeleton skull soon enough. And there is a lot of blaze. Got to watch my health. I don't think we'll be here too long. We got loot in 3, so it shouldn't be too hard to get all of these blaze rods. And there's probably some waiting up here for me. I mean, we're up to 6. That will not be too long at all. Come here. Got him. We got 10 already. We'll maybe get to 30 or so, and hopefully we don't see any more wither skeletons. I'm not going to bother digging this out because I don't want the rates to be too good just yet. But maybe we'll turn it into a farm at some point. Look how many wither skeletons there are. My goodness. Right, we'll collect these and we'll go kill some endy boys, I think. We got 30. I think we're going to bounce for now. I will come back here for nether wart and stuff at a later date, I think. Just want the blaze rods for now. I mean, we can make potions. I don't know whether we'll need potions for the Ender Dragon fight. It's not hardcore, so hopefully we'll be alright. But we're going to go get some ender pearls now, and I definitely want to get a nice amount of ender pearls because they're very good for when you're building and things. And we got looting, so it shouldn't be too hard. Our portal's in a warped forest, so again, nice and convenient for us. And then we'll just dash off up here to go get some basalt. Should we try and take this guy on now? Can he oh, he probably can TP to us. Let's get in the 2 high hole to fight them from these holes. We're pretty tanky. We dealt well with the blaze there, but endermen really do hit hard. They really do. So we'll just find as many as we can. We'll lure them in, and then we'll try and take them down. I think they don't spawn too regularly in these. Well, I mean, they do spawn quite regularly, but they're not too close together. But we've got a candidate here. Oh, and we've got a candidate here. There we go. And we'll just do that. We'll just keep marching round. We'll take them on. Looks like we are tanky enough to beat them out in the open. So we'll just keep doing that. Don't like it when they run around. There we go. Come here. And we're up to 5 pearls already, so this should be easy. Maybe we'll try and get 2 stacks of it. So what's that, 32? Yeah, let's get 32. Hopefully won't take too long. We are back. We've got ender pearls, not quite 2 stacks. There wasn't really that many of them. And plenty of basalt, I hope. Just been carving out this area here. We got a little bit of black stone, because why not? And the game sounds are back as well, which is nice. I was just looking back at that footage and I just realised that I didn't have game sounds on. Well, I did have game sounds on, but they weren't playing. So I think we're ready to go back. We should have everything but a bit of wood, which I'll farm up quickly, and then we can start building. Righto, so I think this looks just about enough. Maybe not enough bricks, but we can get them along the way. And the jack-o'-lanterns I'll probably also have to sort of top up my supply along the way. But otherwise, I think we're probably ready to get that music rolling and start the time lapse. Here we go. What do you think? It was a lot of building. I had to get materials midway through, which took a long time. But it's just this side and this side that's to be completed. You may have seen from the time lapse that there was... God, it's getting busy to get round here. This side's left blank. That's because there's going to be a building right up next to it. And same on the other side, all the way up. We're going to have a big building on the other side of this one. This is much bigger than it looked in my creative test of it. So let's get ourselves in, because we're going to build something in here. And what we're going to build is a pumpkin and melon farm. I'm going to build a pretty big one. So I'll give you a quick rundown of how it's going to be. I need a hoe. I don't know if I've got much room left in here. What can we get rid of? Get rid of a carpet. Have I got a hoe? Ho ho ho. No, no, no. Aha, there it is. Do have one. So, we're going to build a massive pumpkin and melon farm in here. And I'll show you how it's going to look. We'll just do a layer of it. So there'll be a melon or pumpkin going in there. And then we're going to have an observer going into this. And then we'll have a piston facing down in the block next to it. This won't be here, it'll be a melon or pumpkin, but we need some water in there. And we're going to do that too high. And we're going to do it for the length of here. Probably stop around here. And I think that should be about 200 pumpkins and melons. 100 pumpkins, 100 melons, and it's all going to go into a storage system maybe above here or maybe along the middle, and then in this room we're going to build a warehouse to collect it all. We'll put on a roof after. I just wasn't sure how tall this is going to be, and I think it's going to be pretty close to the ceiling when they're all in, so hopefully I got enough stuff and we're going to get that all put in. Let me show you what we've got. So the farms are in, and I think it's time we got an ender chest. So I got my silk touch pick, went and got some obsidian. So here we've got sort of a garage. It's blacked out, but it can be, the shutter can be raised, forklifts come in and out to get the pumpkins and melons. Here we've got an open one, which is where we're going to go in. And I've got all of the pumpkins and melons here stored on pallets ready to be collected by forklifts. I'd like to maybe build a forklift here, but I think we'll need to have the road in first to know how that's going to work. Here's sort of a side entrance you can come in. We have got a lot of storage chests. Over here in the storage goes into a composter, so we'll get a bone meal when it overfills. Let me show you the rates that we're getting at the moment. This thing is insane. Whether I'm AFKing or not, well, I haven't AFK'd yet, but the amount of pumpkins. I'm not too sure about the melons because, see, they come in slices. We've got a little crafting table behind here so I can craft all of them up into melons. Yeah, it's hidden, looks sleek. We got wool on the floor. Well, this is actually carpet here. But in some areas, like there, that's a full block of wool, and underneath the pressure plates, it's a full block of wool. So hey, let's go into the inner workings of this, and I'll show you how it's sort of operating. So we come in here. Obviously, it doesn't look that nice, much like the backs of all of our farms. So there's one, and then we've got another one here. I've got a little unloading system here for the mine carts. If you can see, it doesn't really work most of the time. Only stops them about 1 in 3 times, but that seems to be okay because then they're not ever overfilling. So we are keeping up with the farm. There shouldn't be any items sort of idling on the top. So it does appear to be working. Let's have a look here. So we got some there, but that should get picked up in a moment by the mine cart, which is going round. It's so quick. We've got so many there. So what I think we're going to do with our new ender chest is we're going to craft this up, and we're going to go make some of those farmers, some of those villagers farmers, and we're going to level them up quickly, and then see how many emeralds we can get now that we've got access to just an unbelievable supply of pumpkins and melons. God only knows what would happen if I did AFK here. Here we are back, hell on earth, with all of these guys. They are the worst. I've leveled most of them up, so we can now see how good these trades are. Start making some emeralds so we can level up the rest of the guys. I think you've still got some more, have you? Yeah. You've got pumpkins. Let's have those emeralds. I think one of the guys, he hasn't got anything, so we're going to have to level him up a little bit more. So I think he'll just have melons after that. There you go, yeah, he's got melons. Oh, so good for XP. So a lot of these guys won't make it, I don't think. They're not going to make the cut for the trading hall. Not unless they've got both. Only going to want people that have all of the trades, but that is a nice amount of levels, and we're finally getting some real emeralds here. And I've got a lot more pumpkins and melons ready, and they should be producing as well. So look, we've still got all of this in the chest. I might as well dump off some of this stuff. And look at that, nearly a stack and a half of emeralds already. So I'm going to trade up with these guys, see how many blocks we can get. Emerald blocks, that is. And then we'll just about wrap up the episode. But I also think this is going to be my XP farm, because 35, I think that's nearly 10 levels in no time. We are rich. Look at that. 50 blocks of emeralds. We're not doing too badly at all. I think we can buy everything that we need now. And with the levels that I got from that, I finally got feather falling 4. So we're going to combine that with the boots. And then I think all we need is soul speed 3. So that's going pretty well. I like the building, but I think there's one thing that can change about it. Let's see. There we go. It's orange. Stripped all of the acacia. I much prefer that. That was what it was meant to be always. I was having some second thoughts when I saw it unstripped, because I just used the stripped logs in creative to plan it out, and I kind of liked it, but I prefer this. I want it to look more like maybe rusted metal, and obviously we've got pumpkins in there, so we need a little bit of orange. We're going to find the stronghold in the next episode, I think. We've got all of the ender pearls, all of the blaze rods to make the eyes of ender, so we're going to do that. I think it's about time. I definitely want to get some shulker boxes. Probably won't fight the dragon in the next episode, but what we will do is we're going to name this fella, because he's also lost his crossbow. So we've got Frankie boy over here, who we named, and he won't despawn. But I don't want this guy to despawn, so if we leave the area too much, he will, I think, even though he's in the boat. So please give me a name for Frank. Not Frank, that's Frank. Give me a name for this boy, and we'll find them both a nice place in the city as it grows. So, Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.